I'm just popping in to make a little spontaneous clearing. I'm just going to check the account on Facebook. It's only for you in the group right now, so bear with me. Yeah, good. So I was called to make a little December clearing. I can feel there's a lot of stress going on in the world, and where we who are celebrating Christmas, there's a lot of stress with where to celebrate, what to buy to whom, and we want so much to create a good Christmas experience for all. So just I invite you to sit down in a seated position and feel your feet on the floor, and close your eyes if that is convenient for you right now. And this clearing is for anyone. You can do it now if you're just happening to be on Facebook and you see my face, or you can do it later. It will benefit you as much as it will if you listen to it live. The only thing you have to do is sit down and embrace and receive this moment for yourself. Don't do it for me. Do it for yourself so that you can expand your consciousness and get more in alignment with who you are. Then you will have an easier time dealing with the stress in your life. So just sit down and feel the feet on your floor. And I invite you, as I said, to close your eyes and imagine that you've been on a long journey and you can just drop the luggage. You know, when you get the luggage, you're in the train, you walk up the train and you see a bench on the platform, and you just release all that luggage and you just sit there on that bench, and nothing is expected of you. There's no one to serve, no one to feed, no children to ask if there's any homework to be done, or just sit there and let this moment be yours. And you take a deep breath. And if you feel like I do energies very tangibly, don't try to hold on to that energy. Just let go, surrender to the now, and the body will start the clearing to aim for its equilibrium, the balance that it wants to be in. And let it be that way. And then you take another deep breath and just let go even more. And this little, just quick check-in this very moment, you are expanding your awareness, your consciousness, quantum leap. There's quantum leap in this, because you're allowing not to be the one in this holding the steering wheel in the car. You're allowing your infinite self being the one driving your car, and you can just sit there knowing that you will be guided in the right direction. Good. And now you can maybe feel that the stress is coming up. There's a lot of stress going on in your bodies. Just embrace it, allow it to be there. Just let it be transmuted out of your system. The body's always aiming for balance, which means it's always clearing the body from toxins, viruses, old emotions, old stagnant energies that are really low vibrating frequency. Just embrace it. Your body is designed to do this, which is, well, in my mind, beautiful, because I do these clearings all through the day. I'm not sitting down anymore. I'm just feeling the energies of what's feeling a bit off, and I let my body clear it. I'm not letting myself distract myself out of what I'm feeling, even when I interact with other people. I'm not doing it to the, I'm not Christ, but I'm doing like pretty good. I can feel that I'm feeling more flow in my life these days than I have ever done. Even though the world looks like it does in this moment, I just allow it to be that way. And I go to what I feel within and I clear it, as we're doing in this meditation, in this clearing. Good. I can also feel a lot of stress in the legs of you. So just let it clear. Maybe some of you feel a bit buzzing right now in the body. It's when all the cells start to vibrate. Take a deep breath. Beautiful. Good. And whatever you're feeling inside right now, what's coming up, even though it's stressed, or maybe you even feel a bit nauseated because you've been so stressed out, you haven't had time to sit down and just relax for a long time. Don't make it wrong. Welcome it. The body's clearing out old traumas. And you don't have to go back to that event that created the trauma, where you experienced something and it was too big for you to handle. The body's showing us where we hold traumas, while with giving you a physical response to what it's going through your mind or your subconscious right now. We just receive it. Yeah, because I can feel for some of you it's a big one coming up, and it's nothing to be afraid of. The only thing we should be careful of, like the only thing that is a real threat, is like the tiger chasing you or attacking you. And that's not even a metaphor in a way. Well, it's a metaphor, but we see that almost everything every day in life could be a tiger if we choose to see it that way. Not being in time to school, or in time to go to work, or I don't have milk at home. I know my kids drinks a lot of milk, or the response in our bodies is equal to being chased by a tiger when we are really stressed out and haven't been tuning into our bodies lately or for a really, really long time. And these trauma responses that we have from maybe we were abandoned as kids, or we didn't feel loved enough, or we didn't feel worthy of love. These are like ideas that we got from traumas, and these are what is creating the life we have today. These are the things that we are trying to run away from by being good girls, high achieving girls or boys, just to be seen, just to be loved, see love from other people, be just hearing that we are smart, clever, good. And when we start to realize that that is something that you already have within you, and you just drop everything and you just go within and you go to that part in your body and you just say, oh, I'm trying to run away from you. It's like 10 breaths of unconditional loving yourself in that moment. Even when you're feeling lost, even when you're feeling sad, even when you're feeling shame or guilt. Good. Take a deep breath again. And then also remember, you don't have to be the one shifting you out of the state where you're in if you're feeling worried or lost or scared. What you can do is allow it to be just as it is. The more you're willing to be right where you are, the more you're willing to feel what you're feeling, the bigger the chance what you're trying to escape from will actually dissolve. Because you already are what you're searching for, what you're looking for. You are that joy, you are that, love, abundance, prosperity. You are all that. But that is an inside work. You don't have to go through the entire subconscious mind, but embrace what you're feeling in your body, and that you will not make it wrong, and then you will climb that conscious ladder. Like the raising of the frequencies, the climbing of the ladder of the conscious levels, it's like happening on itself by you just embracing what's inside you. And when we come to talk about oneness, which is a very high step on this conscious ladder, it's that you and I are the same. So when you feel sad, I have that. You feel sad because you interpret something from a frequency you hold in your body. It means when I experiencing you being sad, I hold the same frequency in my body. Maybe my interpretation of why I'm feeling sad is not the same. I might not even feel sad, but I can feel your sadness because I'm an empath and I'm very sensitive to other people's emotions, and which makes me a good facilitator when I work with people. So just embrace all your emotions, and knowing when you do this work, if you want to call the technique work, this job, by embracing all your emotions, you will affect the people around you. You will help heal them too. It's all about choice. So everything I experience in life, I can decide whether I will choose love from my experience or choose fear. I can either choose fear, feeding my mind. The mind wants to be right. The mind wants to have the mind likes repetitive patterns because then it knows it's right. The heart doesn't need to know things. It's an inner knowing, but that's not the same thing as knowledge. So I choose love, and I climb the ladder. I climb higher up on the scale, and I get new experiences by the day. I have never, I started last year, but I haven't been on Facebook speaking like this before. And now it's okay. And I wasn't, loving speaking to people publicly. But now when I can speak my truth and the wisdom that I have, that I know everybody has when they're tuning in, it feels light. It brings me joy. And I know it helps people. So take a deep breath again. And I'm asking you to take deep breaths because it will keep you in the moment, in the present moment. And that's where you align with the truth of who you are. So now when you get to know that there's more to you than just your body, that you're an infinite being, and that you have like a huge energy field that is intertwined with mine, with your families and friends, as we're sitting here, even though you might be in, I have a session this morning with a woman in Slovenia. I could feel her, like she was sitting next to me. So we're everywhere, feeling everything, and it's nothing to be afraid of. Hi, I just, if you are in the group, the Facebook, I don't know who you are because I only see Facebook user, but you can click the link to let StreamYard showing your name. So just take a deep breath and receive this moment. And whatever you're feeling in your body right now, we can hand it over to that infinite aspect of you. That is what will do the heavy lifting. The things you're trying to escape from, the feelings, emotions you're not wanting to feel. And you do that by just receiving this moment. It's like you're sitting on that, platform, you just left the train, you dropped your luggage, and you're just like, I reached a final destination. I don't have to do anything. And the heavy lifting is done, but you're just sitting there embracing the moment. That is how powerful you are. When you do this work, this inner, embracing all your emotions in the moment, every day, every moment, it's not a hard thing to do. It's just like, it just happens because you're in that state of consciousness. You don't have to set aside time. It's like, I have to cook dinner, I have to grocery shop, do the grocery shopping, I have to go to yoga class, I have to, do the trail run. I have to be fit. I have to be the best parent in the world. I have to be the best daughter or son. And I have to do this inner work. It's a lot for me to handle. It's not you don't have to sit down doing it. You can do it while you're cooking, while you're speaking to your children, while you're, whatever you're doing. You can do this inner work by just breathing, embracing what you're feeling. And then you will, climb that conscious scale straight up. So it's not it's not hard. The hard part is feeling your pains. But when you stop avoiding them and you embrace the pain that you're trying to escape from, and I'm talking about, well, also physical pain, but emotional pains, that those are the gates. When you move through them and accept them, they are the gates to climbing up that conscious scale. And you will vibe even higher. And when you vibe higher, you're always attracting things into your life depending on what conscious level you're currently residing in. Meaning that when you're climbing that scale up, you will interact with new things, have new people, things coming into your life that is in alignment with who you are. And you maybe you feel like, oh, I always wanted to sing. Yeah, because you have your gifts. And I'm not saying I'm a gifted, I can draw good, but I did it to make it look good. I didn't do it from my heart. So I just stopped doing it. But when I'm singing, I feel joy. I love it. So I should do more of what brings me joy. When you start to do things that brings you joy, you will create a new world for you and for people around you and for the entire world, because you're meant to do the things that brings you joy and fluidity. So take a deep breath and still feel into your body. It's about experiencing life, not doing, not being a good achiever or being effective, do more in less time. That is mentally exhausting. I've been burned out twice, I know. And then I started to do this and I feel, called to do things because I get an inspiration and it's so light and it's fluid for me. I'm just curious who I'm oh, Linda. It's fluid for me. Sorry. I'm just curious. Hey, Linda. So yeah, remember you're infinite. Remember that you're not only your physical body. Remember when you do what brings you joy, you create new things in life and you're affecting the people around you and you're affecting the world, because when you raise your frequency, you raise the frequency of the entire planet and you're helping humanity in these times. So yeah, keep on doing what you love. That is my suggestion. And yeah, I'm going to I have created a new course that I call Expansion in Consciousness, where this is just a little piece of what we're going to do. We're going to do a lot of exercises, bring new awareness, bring in more of who you truly are, here to be, what you have to offer the world. And it's on Vi-Be.se/expansion. And I cannot post from StreamYard, which is this streaming service that I'm on currently, but I can write it in the chat for you to just, check it out, because I think it's going to be amazing. And if you're still here listening to what I have to say, this is for you, because we need a higher consciousness in this world. And I will post it in the group after I hang out, but I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you could feel the shift within you. I could feel it. I could also feel that this will benefit for other people listening in the future. Remember to stay in your body, to feel everything and not be afraid of your emotions or weird energies. And then you will climb that conscious scale too. We all have it in us, the wisdom. We don't need gurus. You don't need me. You can do this yourself by tuning in. But I will be more than honored to guide you on this journey. I love it. So thank you so much. And I'm thinking of popping in next week again to do another clearing and another chat with you. So take care, and I wish you a wonderful weekend. Bye.